Well, hello there, everybody. It is time once again for Sunday services with Ron Jeremy. And the First Church of the Golden Rule. We're gonna have a fun time today. Hello, folks. It's your old pal, Ron Jeremy, and I'm here to talk about something. I'm here to talk about something that I've noticed, and it's quite disturbing. Why does it gotta be like this? Why? Why? I don't understand how it happened. I don't get it. But I guess we need to talk about it here at the First Church of the Golden Rule. And I'll tell you why we need to talk about it, because I'm Ron Jeremy. Ron Jeremy. I'm Ron Jeremy, and I'm here to tell you, because I'm from the First Church of the Golden Rule, that I'm sorry to say Jesus is a failure. Now, how can you say that, Ron Jeremy? You're talking poorly about my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And you're telling me that my beloved Jesus, who I've never met, who I've only read about in the Bible and maybe some accessory coloring books, but you're here to tell me that my beloved Jesus, who could walk across water, yet still had all the omnipotence and omniscience and all the power in the world and couldn't stop himself from getting crucified, but at the same time, you're trying to tell me that my precious Jesus is a failure? Well, think about it. Jesus never persecuted any gay communities. Jesus never persecuted any LGBTQ functions. Never ever would Jesus, the most peaceful and loving person who ever lived, who gave his own life so that you could live in sin, and you failed Jesus. That is why Jesus is a failure. Now, my question is to all you, and mind you, I am going to call you filthy Christians and filthy Catholics, because that's what the Church of the Golden Rule is all about. You see, you filthy Catholics and filthy Christians have been persecuting people verbally and physically for eons. So we here at the First Church of the Golden Rule being do unto others as you would have them do unto you, we must show you the same respect that you show other people. So do not forgive me for saying this, you filthy Christians and filthy Catholics who believe in the filthy Bible. But guess what? The finger sometimes needs to point at yourself before you point it at others. Okay? You filthy Christians and filthy Catholics are the reason that Jesus is a failure. Dig it? All right? You can sit there and say about how much you want the 10 Commandments in schools and you want the 10 Commandments all over the place, but that doesn't make you a good person. Do you get it yet? Do you freaking get it? Just because you read the Bible, just because you believe in Jesus, isn't a get out of jail free card. All right? It doesn't mean you're a good person by default, because you know what? The KKK happens to be a Christian organization, and the Westboro Baptist Church isn't exactly the best example of Jesus being good. So I just want to share with you something here from the First Church of the Golden Rule, who's calling these filthy Christians and filthy Catholics out for reading their filthy Bible wrong. Okay? Here's what needs to happen. You need to be more Christ-like. Okay? That Jesus guy, he seemed pretty cool. Could turn water into wine, look like he smoked weed. He seemed like a cool dude. What I don't understand, what makes you think he's gonna come back and want to hang out with you jerk-offs? I don't get it. You guys wear his worst moment around your neck like it's a trophy. You walk into every one of his houses and there he is hanging up on a cross. Meanwhile, a cross is a murder weapon if you think about it. But you don't think. You let the church think for you. You let the Fox News think for you. You let everybody else think for you except you. And you're not thinking. That's the problem. You forgot how to think. You're too lazy to think. You're too entitled to think. So you let somebody else think for you and then you regurgitate their thoughts. You unoriginal pricks. But let me tell you something. You cannot sit here and tell me, L. Ron Jeremy, that Jesus is anything except a failure. Jesus would never take women's rights away from them. Jesus would never burn books. You want to burn a book? Why don't we start with the Bible? Why doesn't the Bible be a good role model and burn itself first, okay? Why don't we just get that filthy book out of schools, out of churches, out of religious institutions? Because you know what? It's a horrible book. It is not good for anybody. It causes more problems than it cures. I don't think people should read it at all. I think it should be a banned book. You should never give a child a Bible. There's rape in there, there's incest in there, there's genocide in there, and you call that good reading for children? Hit the bricks. Listen, Jesus, you got an F, okay? An F minus. America's got a horrible, filthy Christian and Catholic problem. Jesus doesn't even have the common courtesy to save children in his own house of religious worship from kid touchers. The church is one of the biggest pedophile relocation programs on the face of the earth, and if you don't know that, I'm telling you now. Keep your kids out of church. Church should be 18 and over only. That way you'll never hear about a priest molesting a child again. Only adults. Evil men do evil things. Religion helps with that.
Jesus, you failed. You failed. All these crazy right-wing nut jobs they're nothing like you. They say they love you. That sounds pretty gay if you ask me. But these dudes say they love you. But they don't know you. You're supposed to be this nice Jewish kid. And yet they're using you as an excuse to go out and kill whoever they need to kill, because that's what religion does. It sends people out in the world to do evil things. Now, people don't want to realize that. Oh no, my God's better than your God, so I have to kill you, just so you know. You see, religion is more of a problem than it is a solution. And that's why my anti-religious televangelism is going to be the best anti-religious televangelism out there. Now we come to the best part, where I ask you for all your money. I know one time I said I needed money to get Jesus' foreskin back from the devil, but guess what? I don't need that money anymore. I said one time that I needed $1 billion for something, but I didn't. I just wanted to burn $1 billion just to say I did. I'm sorry. That's my first scandal. I just wanted to have $1 billion just so I could burn it and send it back to hell from where it came, because money is the devil, and that's what churches worship, the money that people have. Because all churches do is they pimp their Jesus and they pimp their salvation. But guess what? All of a sudden, heaven has a price tag. Thank you, capitalism. Thank you, capitalism. Thank you, capitalism. Ain't no socialists up in heaven, because, well, we won't have it like that. You got to pay for your health care in heaven. But I just want to let you know, Jesus, you're a failure, but I need money. So don't give your money to the church. They're just going to spend it on relocating priests from touching children. Send it to me. I need $1 billion because I want to cure homelessness in my city. I know it sounds outlandish. I know it sounds absolutely outrageous, but I could use $1 billion to feed hungry children in America. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds loony, shall we say, that I actually want to help people and I don't believe in God. How does that work? Well, it's called being a good person, and you don't need religion to be a good person. It's an excuse to call yourself a good person, but no, you aren't a good person if you're going out and hurting people. If you're going out and trying to take rights away from people. If you're going out and banning books without banning your book first, well, you're a shithead. So please, I'm asking you people, send it to my Venmo, send me all your money, okay? Because I want to actually help people. I know it sounds horrible, especially here in America, that people want to actually help people, but L. Ron Jeremy done do. He wants to help people. So, if you could put your hand on the screen right now. There you go. Put your hand on the screen right now, and I'm going to tell you something. Put your hand on my hand right now. All right? Now that your hand is on my hand right now, I'm going to tell you something. I have no healing power whatsoever. Go see a doctor. Go see a doctor. Do not believe these charlatans when they say they have healing powers. They do not. Doctors have more power than these dipshits. So please, put your hand on the TV right now and pledge with me that you will give me all your money so that I may help cure homelessness in the city that I live in. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I will leave my Venmo information in the description box or whatever. I'm new at this YouTube stuff. This is my new... I'm just new at this here thing. I'm trying to do this YouTube televangelism, you know, because I figure every great journey starts at one footstep or something like that. I don't know, some marketing for a movie. Anyhow, all I know is that religion has failed the world. Jesus has failed America. If religion actually cared about people, there would never be a homeless person or a starving individual outside of my window. Maybe it's time for the non-believers to stand up and show that they are actually better than the believers. You know, the book readers, the buyers. You know, because that's all they do is they buy into bullshit. Oh, you gotta give me 10% of your yearly income, go to heaven. Kiss my dick. Give your money to me so I can go cure homelessness in my city. I think that would be very kind. I think it would be a good gesture. I think it would be absolutely phenomenal if I could cure homelessness in my city. And it's a big city too. It's this town. I don't know if you ever heard of this. It's a place called what's it called? Los Angeles. I can do it. I can do it. But unfortunately, because we live in America, we're under the hell of capitalism. Capitalism is Satanism, just so you know. Okay? If money is the devil, and capitalism relies on money, then capitalism is Satanism. That simple. I'll do another sermon at some point about that, I promise. But in the meantime, just want to let you know out there, Jesus, you failed. Somebody had to tell you, and it's me, L. Ron Jeremy. Now do me a favor, send me all your money. Send me all of your money. I don't want Jesus' foreskin. I don't want to burn it. I actually want to help people. That's what I want to do. I need $1 billion in my Venmo by tomorrow so I can get started. Send me your money, ladies and gentlemen, because that's the true nature of religion. It's just buyers and sellers. If you got a God you need, I got a God to sell. I can sell you anything. I could sell shit to a fly ice to an Eskimo. I could sell anything, baby. I just want to cure homelessness, though. God, it sucks being a nice person, don't it? Ugh. Anyhow, thank you for listening. I am L. Ron Jeremy. This is my anti-religious televangelism service called the First Church of the Golden Rule. If you're sick of your religion and you just want to be free, because that's all atheism is the freedom of religion, freedom from religion. I take it back, sorry, freedom from religion. You don't need God to be a good person. You don't need religion. Well, you need religion to be an awful person. I don't know, when is the last time an atheist actually strapped a bomb to themselves and ran into a cafe outside? I can't think, but I don't think it ever happened. But anyhow, I'm L. Ron Jeremy. L. Ron Jeremy. This has been the First Church of the Golden Rule. First Church of the Golden Rule. And I'm L. Ron Jeremy. Now send me your money. 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 I'm going to cure homelessness. I'm going to cure homelessness. You realize that if I cure homelessness, then that will be good. That would be very good. I'm going to cure homelessness. I'm going to do what the church can't do. I'm going to do what religion can't do. I'm going to cure homelessness. That's right. Free yourself from the devil. Send me your money. Let's put the devil back on the street and help cure homelessness. I'm L. Ron Jeremy, and until next Sunday, thank you for listening. It has been a pleasure talking to y'all. Now get up there and be a good person without God. And send me your money. Thank you very much. I'm L. Ron Jeremy. It's the First Church of the Golden Rule. I totally didn't know my organ could do that. Have a great day.